So open new assignment and download this file. In this file, we have two shapes like this. We are going to use them as cul-de-sacs. Do you know what is cul-de-sacs? Let me show you here. Yes. You know, what is this? We call this shape cul-de-sac. Especially in dead ends, we need more space for large vehicle turning like fire truck, and we need to use this shape in the dead end, like this. And now we are going to use these, copy them in these two dead ends, and then convert them to parcel and match them to this file. So we can copy them. We need to use copy base. Select them, type copy base, and copy them from 0, 0, 0. So type 0, 0, 0 to save its origin. And again, paste it. You can hold Ctrl and V, and again 0, 0, 0, and paste them exactly in this location. It's not? You need to use 0, 0, 0 for both copying and pasting. Now we want to convert them to parcel. They are objects. They are, when you go to properties, they are polylines. So they are objects. So we can use the second method. Go to parcels and use create parcel from objects.
Have you set the insertion point for the copy base?
When you copy, type copy base instead of copy, and you have to insert 0, 0, 0. You are copying from 0, from the base coordinate. And then here again, Control V and 0, 0, 0, and enter.
For me, it's the insertion point is like outside of the circle.
Did you use 0, 0, 0 for both? Can you copy it and paste?
Yeah, but I selected it and I clicked copy.
Copy paste. No, I don't know. 0.
And I mentioned,
Yes.
and then here I click Control V.
Again, 0. Yes. When you select any point, you are selecting your base point from that. But when you type 0, 0, 0, you are selecting from 0. on that side. Now we need to convert them to parcels. Do you know how we can create parcel from these two polylines? When you go to parcel, we have three ways. The last one is for creating right of way. The first one, we have line, arc, or tangent, tangent. So it's better to go to the second one and convert objects to parcel. Select the object. And you need to select the site. It's not a wetland. You need to change it to subdivision lots. And let me check. And it should be name square foot, the same, and enter. Now we have a new parcel here, and the same process for this one. And if you zoom in, you can see we have some extra lines here. We don't need this part of this parcel. So we can go to parcel creation tools. And here, instead of trim that we use in AutoCAD, you can go to parcel layout and use this, which is delete sub-entity. When you use this, you can trim this extra line.
Why keeps deleting the parcel name alongside it?
No problem, we have name here. It's property 7. It is a continuous.
Okay.
Yes. We don't need two names.
But this one says property 14.
No problem. Because you worked on this file before, or let me check. Can you create right with the same file?
It's
When you trim this file, what you delete sub-entity. Now to close experiment. Now you will have just property 9. 7. Yeah, that's fine.
okay.
Okay, now let me go to the assignment. And now you need to create your own cul-de-sac. We have one more dead end here, and we create a shape like a cul-de-sac by using line and polylines in AutoCAD, and then convert them to a parcel by going to create parcel from objects. And we need to go to parcel and creation tools and delete sub-entity. So create a new shape. I can use polyline. I need to go to a snap, turn on endpoint, midpoint, extension, and perpendicular. I can change it to arc. Continue.
The
Continue.
exact dimensions matter.
No. Continue with arc, and now we can change it to line. And enter.
How did you get the drawing?
I use polyline, PL, and you need to turn on your endpoint and extension. I can start from this endpoint and use extension to this direction. Draw a line, and then you can change it to arc. Draw a little arc, and then you can draw a big circle and continue with arc again. And now you can change it to line. Come back here without exiting and end it here. Now you can enter. Now we have an object here. And we can go to Parcel from Objects, and select the new object. Enter, it is subdivision, and OK. Now we have a new property here. We need to trim this part of Parcel. So go to Parcel Creation Tools, and go to Delete Subentity, and delete this part. And exit.
How do you combine the arc and line into one object? I use the polyline and the line.
Have you completed your shape?
Yeah.
When you want to convert it to a parcel, you need to go to Create Parcel from Objects. And then select your shape, your object. For example, I have this shape. When you have this shape, you can go to Parcel, Create Parcel from Objects. Select it. Select the right side, Subdivision, and hit OK. And then you need to trim this arc here. Go to Parcel Creation Tools, and by using Delete Subentity, you can trim your parcel.
Is it okay if our folder stack is a little like ugly?
Is it just supposed to show the property number? It's showing the square foot and the acre.
No, you didn't trim. You need to trim. Delete Subentity and delete the extra arc for the previous parcel.
Like that?
You can play with it.
And how do I get it so it can be not as
Let me show you. So there are two, and you big arc here, and again continue with the small arc here, and then change it to one.
when making it so porcelain?
How did you show?
Then it's subunit for parcel, the first one.
Oh, I remember.
Yes.
Goodness.
Yes.
You do the hard. We'll do a line in it. That's not perfect. We'll do mine for that. Yeah, no,
Try to finish your development. Discuss that. Small.
No, I had something in the record.
Mhm. Small.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
When you do the. Is it okay if the property numbers are different in the meters?
Not 9?
Or is it 11?
No, no problem. So at the end, you need to save and take a screenshot and upload them both, the WG and screenshot showing these 3. You can zoom in. And yes, zoom in, take a screenshot. We don't need wetland here. Just show these 3
Do
coolest.
you need anything from the tool space? Like, do you
Anything
want to
showing?
include everything?
Yes. These 3.
No, from that tool. Space.
No, not this here. No, we don't need. You can include, but it's not important. Let's go to the next assignment. Download this file. In this assignment, we are going to divide this block to some properties. So you need to go to Parcel. And when you go to Parcel Creation Tools, you can see we have line, we have arc, we have tangent with no curves that we work for going from point to points and draw the wetland. And when you go to the next one, and when you go to pull down menu, you can see we have slide line, swing line, and freeform. When you go to a slide line, you can change the size and properties. And hit OK. And here you can see parameter. The first one is parcel sizing. When you click on that, you can see it is minimum area. It means that when you divide the big block into some properties, the minimum area would be this amount. And it is the minimum area. And minimum frontage means if you have a road here, an access here, or right of way, we call this side frontage. And the minimum frontage should be 60 here. We can change values. And sometimes we need an offset from the frontage. If you don't need it, you can change it to no. And if you need it, you can give it a number. And this one is the minimum width. It's for the minimum width. And the minimum depth is from frontage to the end. And it's use maximum depth. Sometimes we need that, sometimes we don't need. You can change the name, change the number here. And it is multiple solution preference. You can change it to use shortest and use smallest. And it is for the remainder. You can create parcel from remainder. When the software follow these numbers, sometimes we have a remainder like this. We can create a new parcel or place remainder in last parcel. It can add it to this parcel or distribute to all parcels. And in this assignment, we have these values. You need to go to Parcel. This Parcel here. And Parcel Creation Tools. And now compare these values. The minimum area should be 10,800. It's the same. The minimum frontage should be 180. Use minimum frontage? No, we don't need that. Minimum width 75. And minimum depth 50. Use maximum depth. It says no. And multiple solution. It is use shortest frontage. And for remainder, it says use distribute remainder. Okay, now let's divide this big block to some properties. Now we can go to a slide line and hit OK. And it says select property 1. We can zoom in, find the parcel property 1. It is the biggest one. Select it. And it says start, select a start point in frontage. And if you go to assignment, it says go to station 40 and select this point. This is station 40. And you can start from here and go through lines and end it here before curvature. So start from near 40, the end point, and then end it before curvature.
Just make a loop on the bottom.
Yes, except this curvature. Go over and end it here. Now we are asked about the angle. We can give it 90 angle and enter. Now you can see the result. You can accept it or not. And hit yes. Now I divided this big block to these parcels by following these rules. Now, as a practice, you can continue and divide the other parcels. We can select this one. And for the frontage, I start from this point to here. I can divide perpendicular to this frontage. Hit here and angle 90 and yes. Yes.
When are you going to put the angle? It says no solution found. Adjust partial layout parameters.
That's supposed to be. Um,
What was the number for the second? Or above, what was the angle?
90. Yes. You can play with that. This part is part of your assignment. It should be like this, but for the others, you can play with that. I can select this one. I can select the frontage from here to here or here to here. It depends on you.
So we'd only need to do that one side for the entire part.
This part is mandatory, but you can play with the other. Yes. I think your frontage is not very short.
Like numbers, I know. Numbers. You can match with this one.
Bro, that.
Like now, for example, like yes. Okay. Select the parcel first. Property then. No, select. Front corner.
Eventually back to. We started, how you do it? It's not just.
No, so there. Zoom. Zoom. Which I'm fine with. You don't need to go to the one. Yes. Zoom. Zoom. Yeah. 90. Yes.
So for this one, you can select it. Frontage can be from here to here. 90. And yes. For this part, can start from here to here. 90. Yes. And again, select this parcel and do the same for this part. From here to here and 90. Oh, I don't like it. From here. It's very small. Let's go to this one. From here to here and 90. Yes. Now for this part. From here to here. And yes. Also, you can go to parcel layout tools and use line. For example, when you want to add one manually, you can go to line and add it here. Or add one more here. I need to do it separately. Go to line, add one for here, exit. Now you can see two parcels. If I delete this line, I'm deleting one parcels. I can go to parcel and use line. Now I can add one here.
Does it matter the exact shapes we make?
No, just this part, like assigned.
Can you put the line tool one more time? Go down.
Which one?
The line.
Line, you can go to Parcel version tools. You can see line and arc. You can select line and add one line here and enter and exit. And if you remove that, you are removing the parts. Again, take a screenshot and upload both TWG and screenshot. Have question? Yes, welcome. For which one? Average and the on here.
Oh, it doesn't have to be.
No, no, no. You are drawing some line. This one. And this one.
I'll check it. Just look for something. I'll get it.
Yes,
There are 2 such segments here. Right. So look the same thing, yeah.
you like it? Like a game?
Yeah.
We have 2 more assignments for we worked with the first one, slide line. Also, we have swing line and free form. But we will continue next session these 2 assignments.
Is that it for today?
Yes.